2. Hey!
Once again, we welcome you to the National Garden Festival, Stoke-on-Trent, for Satellite Wrestling. And on tonight's bill, we have Big Bill Bromley, Neil Sands, Crusher Mason, Dave Taylor, Beautiful Bobby Barnes, Blondie Barrett, Rob Brookside, Johnny Kidd, King Kong, Mel Kirk, and Tony Sinclair. And from the United States of America, Classic Southwest Wrestling. All here on Satellite Wrestling from the National Garden Festival, Stoke-on-Trent. Hello, this is Vince Miller saying it's nice to be back on Satellite Wrestling. And of course, looking back over the news of the last show, once again, Rollerball Rocco disgraced himself. And what happened was at the end of their fight between Rocco and Pat Barrett, on the progression back to the dressing room, Max and G. Beasley decided he'd follow the action through, and this is what happened.
Right, we're going to see if this dispute has been solved now, ladies and gentlemen. It's still going off here. Yes, and we can see it. We can see this here. No, it's all going off here. It's unbelievable. And they're going to wreck this dressing room. I don't believe it. Rocco is there.
Rocco and Barrett have since been suspended after their disgraceful scenes, and Rocco has taken himself off to Japan to wrestle there. Hopefully he might stay there. Who knows? Sad news about Chick Cullen. He sustained an injury, but I'm going to let Max and G. Beasley tell you all about that later on. And Wayne Bridges has been removed from the satellite ratings, and our new number 1 heavyweight is Tony Sinclair. And tonight, Tony fights King Kong Mel Kirk in what should be a tremendous scrap on our show. And finally for me, nice to be back from the United States of America, where I've spent 1 month among some lovely friends down on Worldwide Wrestling and Southwest Wrestling. Tell you more about that later on. In the meantime, it's over to Max and G. Beasley.
Thank you, Vince. And right at the head of our show, shock news. That is that Crusher Mason will not be appearing. More details of that later. But to take his place, we have someone who's come today to the Garden Festival as a spectator. Psycho Shane Stevens. Shane, we're absolutely delighted to have you with us today. How are you doing?
I'm very well, Maxton. Delighted's not the word. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I came here today to watch Crusher Mason destroy Dave Taylor. Instead of that, I've got the opportunity to go in the ring and do it to him myself. Last time we met, he put me in hospital for 3 months. Today, it's his turn.
Well, there we go. We've got some very exciting action coming your way in that bout. Now, back to Vince.
Thank you, Maxton. Well, before tonight's action gets underway, let's take a closer look who's on our bill tonight. And first up is the 6'7" giant, Big Bill Bromley. Making his satellite wrestling debut, his direct and aggressive style will be aimed at the golden boy, Neil Sands. That will be followed by an unscheduled contest between the number 6 ranked Dave Taylor and the man you have just seen talking to Maxton G. Beasley, Psycho Shane Stevens, deputising for the absent Crusher Mason, who has failed to turn up for his contest with Dave Taylor for reasons best known only to himself. We then have a tag team contest involving 2 new pairings. There is the colourful and controversial Beautiful Bobby Barnes and tearaway Blondie Barrett. They take on teenage idol and number 4 ranked middleweight Rob Brookside with partner Johnny Kidd. And top of tonight's bill is a heavyweight clash of the highest order. Britain's official heavyweight champion, Tony Sinclair, returns from yet another world tour to face the awesome Yorkshireman, King Kong Mel Kirk, who tips the scales at over 25 stone, but still delivers his reverse elbow drops with devastating accuracy. Well, they are then. That's who's on the bill tonight. And ringside now, bout 1, Big Bill Bromley versus Neil Sands. Maxton, this sounds like it's going to be a whacker. Tell us about Big Bill Bromley.
Well, it certainly is, Vince, and we've got Big Bill there, who's just returned from the Middle East. A giant of a man, 6'7" tall, weighing in at 20 stone.
Wow.
Action-packed. Versus not a stranger to our satellite wrestling productions, Neil Sands. Back to the ropes now. Big Bill in the blue trunks and the vest. Neil Sands in black.
Yes, and of course, must tell our viewers, we have a new referee in Mr. Mel Mason, very suitably attired. And this, incidentally, our first bout, 20 minutes, 1 fall, 1 submission or a knockout to decide the winner.
Mal Mason, of course, Vince, as we say, a newcomer to our satellite screens, an ex-professional wrestler himself, and a brown belt in judo. A very agile man, actually. I've seen this man work before. Very, very agile. And he runs a tight ship. Hair pull, Bill Bromley. Neil Sands in trouble.
Not for long, I feel. Not for long, I feel. He's been on our shows before, Neil, and very able man, very professional, and a very, very good professional wrestler.
Wrist lock on.
He's complaining to the referee.
Yes.
Lovely rollover. Beautiful.
No problem. Both giants.
Absolutely, but what a big man this is. 6'7" and not really a lot of fun on him. His muscle all the way.
Very determined man. He said he's actually looking for Tom Sinclair. That wrist lock staying on.
And of course, Max, as we promised our viewers, we'll always bring them the best, and that promise is going to be kept right through to the very end.
And leave a nice cat spring from Neil Sands. Big man, very agile. Wrist lock on.
He's roped, he's roped, he's roped. Let him up. Thank you very much indeed. That was nice.
Nice interjection from Mal Mason.
Yes, I like that. I like that. I think he's going to assert his authority a little bit, Maxton, and it's nice to see.
Still feeling the way, these boys.
Indeed, and of course a packed house here at the National Garden Festival.
Paul Nelson.
In the big top.
And beautifully taken again.
Beautiful. Yeah, so Bromley said to the referee, I can't cope with this. Mr. Bromley, you're going to have to. Very agile boy in a sense.
A little throat work.
Yes, out of the view of Mal Mason as well, I might tell you. If you notice the way Bromley just spins around.
Oh, and wind that one up. And through the ropes again. He doesn't like. Oh, yes. Sam smiles.
Yeah, absolutely. Said if you're going to go for the ropes, young man, this is what you're going to expect. Now, a bit of a complaint now from Mr. Bromley. Come on, Big Bill, get on with this. 6'7". You could eat this boy, really. Why you have to resort to these tactics, we don't know.
Forearm. Pressure points to the side of the neck. Sands in trouble. He's there again. These massive hands of this giant. And there we see it. All under the watchful eye of Mal Mason. There we can see that beautifully now. The thumb's right into the side of the neck. Going for a weakness. Oh.
He's done
Now
it.
we're talking strength stuff.
Yes.
Now we're talking
stuff.
strong boys. Oh! Well, we couldn't pick that one up.
I did. That was really a kidney punch to some tune.
Oh!
Across the throat.
And he's going for the cover with a little dirty work underneath.
No, but Mal Mason's
count
equal
out
to
there.
it.
Yes.
Mal Mason's equal to it, Maxton. Wasn't having it. Wouldn't count. I see the vociferous.
Heavy
the
punch.
audience.
And Neil Sands not smiling now.
He's, I think he's trying to find out what he's really going to cope with this. But
Oh, back elbow. Bad back elbow. Oh, head move right on that corner post. The blue corner, Sands in trouble. Now a little chastisement, I think, from our referee. He's going out of the ring. Oh, look at that. That's unreal, Vince.
first public warning.
He's got a public warning. He's got a public warning, and he's grabbed something off the floor, Vince. He's got something in his hands.
It's a handful of gravel.
It is.
It's a handful of gravel.
Yes.
Oh!
That's... I don't believe it. Well, this is a first. You know, we've seen some dirty strokes on our show.
Didn't even think Bromley was into this, Maxton. I'm totally surprised he's got rid of the gravel now, but there's some still in the ring. Just
It's
behind
all
him.
over the ring. That's unbelievable.
And Miles Mason's saying, let me have a look at your hands, and he's saying no, no way.
We've seen all kinds of weapons utilised around our ring, microphone stands and all kinds of things, but now forcing gravel into an eye, it's just unreal. Still counting, and yes, Bromley batters it, reverses the situation, and here we go. Now we've got action.
That's
Forearm.
it. Sands has come back. Sands having a go. Another forearm.
Yes, blow for blow, and
Another eight.
Bromley
Doesn't wanna
retreats.
know. He doesn't want to know. He's gone into the audience. I don't want to know, he says. He's counted him out.
It's 5, it's 6, 7,
He's thought better of it.
8 back in.
He's saying, calm it down.
Let's take it down.
Oh,
But Neil
Sands
Sands.
said, no way.
Neil Sands simmers.
No two-handed stuff, he says to Mal Mason, but I don't think Mal's having a go at this. He's still trying to sort out where this gravel came from. Well, we can tell him. Off the floor, outside the ring, and
It
totally out of order.
like Vince, it looks like Sands has got some problem with his neck. That's been from an earlier encounter. And here we go.
A
Nice
big man
groin
to
stretch. Oh!
Now Mal
Yeah.
Mason says he'll be out.
Going for the undercarriage.
Yes, but he said he'll be out. You won't land it. There's no danger. And he's guarding it for his life.
Our referee watching.
And there again, our camera's right in with the action. Yes, why not? Says
Oh, and he goes for a row.
Oh dear, oh dear. They never told me Eaton was on. So let's get up with it. Oh, gone.
Wrestle
yes.
on. Straight
Wrestle
the
on.
kidneys once again. Neil Sands in trouble. Forearms. That already damaged neck. Oh, that was a bad one. That went right through me.
Absolutely. And nearly threw our cameraman at the side of the ring.
Oh,
Little bit of back work going on behind Mal Mason's back. Don't forget, Maxton, he's had his first public warning, Mr. Bromley, as early as 8 minutes into this bout.
yes. One more, and it's good night, nurse.
Here we go.
Oh, another savage posting. Goes for the cover, cross press, doing some dirty work under there that we can't see.
But he won't count. Mal Mason's has break the hold. I'm not going to count.
Now, if it had gone for that legitimate, Vince, I mean, back elbow.
Yes, but
Well, the man is prostrate on the floor. I don't believe this.
yeah, well, it's all right, Max, and you can believe it because I don't think we're going to get any change at all from Mal Mason. He's going to be happy if they do it fairly. If they don't, he's not going to even start the count. And I admire him.
He said he wants to establish himself in our rankings, and he's not going to pull any punches. Goes for the cover. He broke the hold. Look at that. Now there you go. Look, the shin right across the throat. And now appealing to doing this, weakening tactics. Meanwhile, we've got Sands reeling in pain.
He's in a spot of bother with his breathing as well. Now he's undoing it. Now he's loosened the ring at the post here, Max.
Back to that neck. Now it's looking bad for Sands. Back to the post.
There we are then, 10 minutes through, 20 minutes, one fall, one submission or a knockout to decide the winner, and we're halfway through this first bout. Neil Sands versus Big Bill Bromley, and my goodness me, it's 6'7", he's a big boy. At the moment, I fear Maxton not fighting fairly, and I don't know, he's got a lot of professional ability, and I don't know why they should have to resort to these tactics.
Well, he has indeed.
And he's left the ring again. He's left the ring again, and for some reason, yes, he's just started counting now. Mal Mason.
Maybe he's being counted out.
The referee stopped.
Over we go now, and that's the big one. And the big man felt that. Yes, Sands is bouncing back. Oh, yes. Now this is a
Sands. He's given Sands a public warning for using the fingers, the open fingers to the stomach on that throw, Maxton. That's what it was for. It was immediate from Mal Mason.
Yes.
He turns straight round to the timekeeper and says, first public warning, use.
Nice to see. Our referee watching every move.
He's a
Bear hug. This big Bromley. Just squeezing the breath out of Neil Sands. Elbow, lower spine.
It's all gone against it. I can feel another public warning coming up here. He's pushing Mal Mason out of the way, but I don't think he's going to have it.
Oh, that'll take the whole ring. Rocks. Sands back to canvas.
Not happy.
Oh, and another one. Here we go. Backbreaker Radigan. He's going for it. Yes, up to you. Yes, there you go.
Submitted.
And he keeps holding it up. He's holding it on. The big man is really putting him through it now. Cast him to the canvas.
One submission required. No fall on the rope. Second warning, Bromley.
There you go. Our referee. Oh! I don't believe it.
Bromley's gone off here.
I don't believe it.
He's lost his head.
This is unreal.
And Neil Sands is still on the canvas.
Our referee doing a marvellous job. And Big Bill Bromley just throws him right across the ring. And there's some more back elbow.
Now I would feel there that was an absolute sure case of a disqualification there for what he did to the referee, Maxton, but he's allowed it to go on.
Well, I'll say this, Mal Mason is a man who is known to have a tremendous amount of courage, and he's going for that same weakening move again. The back. Yes!
If he gets...
Yes, first submission was disallowed. 4 feet on the ropes, goes for a back elbow, and we're dancing. Flying tackle, across press, holds it down with the leg.
Neil
Sands!
It's not it!
Neil Sands pulls it off.
Wow! What a turnaround!
Big Bill Bromley gets his justice. Oh!
He's still fighting!
Still going off now.
And they're still fighting! Oh! To the chin going!
Bromley out of the ring and he will not return.
He's had enough, Bromley. He said, I can't cope with that. Good night, Vienna.
Well, there you go. Well, the big man getting into the ring now. He's got the microphone.
Cleanly, I'd like to make a wrestle like a two-fall.
Appealing that it wasn't fair.
Cleanly,
well, what else?
If you want two falls, I'll give you 2 falls now. Next!
He said, if you want 2 falls, I'll give you 2 falls now, but no.
No, the contest was 20 minutes, 1 fall.
That's it, it's
Bromley
over.
spewed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was over 1 fall and the winner, Neil Sands!
Well, there you go. A win for Neil Sands. Now back to Vince backstage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, backstage I have with me Blondie Barrett and, of course, beautiful Bobby Barnes, the first half of our tag team this afternoon. Now, can I just say, Bobby, just turn to you for a second, it's been quite rightly levelled at you that there's no place in professional wrestling for what we call beautiful people. How do you react to that criticism?
I've been in wrestling many years now, and I'm still beautiful after all these years wrestling. I don't think any wrestler's good enough to destroy me or harm me in any way, so that's why I still keep my beautiful looks.
I see, and I mean, you tell the world, Mr. Wonderful, are you letting them know that that's how you want to remain?
Yes, I'm still Mr. Wonderful.
Right, turning to you, Blondie, for a minute. The last time we had you on one of our shows, you had two lovely ladies with you, cause a bit of a mayhem at the side of the ring, and now you've joined, of course, Bobby, and you're going in against two young snappers. Let's face it, these boys are up-and-coming tag team lads. You've never wrestled them before?
Never before, Vince. Never.
And how do you feel about it today?
Well, we'll never wrestle them again because they're going to go down. They're going to be hospitalised.
You really think so?
I really think so.
And just to put the same question as I did to Bobby, they say beautiful people have got no place in professional wrestling. How do you react to that criticism?
Well, we're here. We're beautiful and we're here. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to see what happens at the end of this fight. In the meantime, we're going over to Maxton G. Beasley. Thank you, gentlemen.
And here we are backstage with, direct from Japan, Mr. Tony Sinclair with his lovely lady friend Tina. Tony, nice to have you back with us.
Thanks, Max. Nice to be back again.
Good show. Tony, last time you were on our show, you had that bad head injury. You know, I mean, how's it healed up? Everything okay?
Yeah, it's healed up okay. They put 16 stitches in the top. I think you can see the scar it's left, but, you know, you're used to things like that.
Tony, we had a lot of word on the grapevine about a knee injury that you sustained a few weeks ago.
That's right. I burst the fluid bags in my left knee. I was in hospital for 6 days and then on crutches for another week. I've been back training for 2 weeks and I'm looking forward to today.
So you're 100%?
Well, I don't know about 100%, but I don't think I need to be for this one.
Okay, well, there you have the word from the man himself and newly ranked World Heavyweight Champion, Tony Sinclair. Good.
Oh! Well, thank you very much indeed, Maxton, and a very healthy-looking Tony Sinclair there with his young lady, Tina. And we are at the ringside for bout 2. Psycho Shane Stevens and Dave Taylor.
We have not even started this bout. The bell has not gone.
The ring
Dave Taylor is not even in the ring.
And he's gone off.
Not even in the ring, and the Psycho was so wound up, he attacked him as he walked past the ring.
Diabolical.
He's hit one of our cameras, I think. I don't believe this, and it's wild. The Psycho is completely wired
And
up.
our ring announcer's come out of the ring, white as a sheet. He said, forget it. They're just going straight into it. Mal's on his backside again.
Mal's down. Up we go.
Dave Taylor in the yellow shorts. And
and a
Psycho
slam.
Shane Stevens back to the gambas. Maxton, tell us about it.
The eyes tell the story. Just take a close look at this man's eyes. We get a shot. He's frightening. What a pace. What a pace these heavyweights are moving into. Yes. There we go. The shaven face of Dave Taylor. The beard on Psycho Shane Stevens.
And I can tell our viewers, Max who didn't see it, but he jumps onto the top of the ropes while he was waiting for Dave Taylor to come in, and he's physically threatened you and I.
Yes, well, I saw that. Is the eyes, and I don't think he's too pleased with some of our comments from the last time he appeared with us.
Well, he can please himself. If he puts himself up there to criticise, we'll do it for him. No problem.
That's right. Flying back elbow, Shane Stevens. Uno, dos. Goes for a cross press. Can do it, let the man go.
And this is 20 minutes, one fall, one submission or a knockout to decide the winner. Bout number 2. We've got a cracker.
Taking off at a breathtaking pace.
Ooh, a post.
Yes, we have got the prescription for pandemonium here now.
Fine figure of a man, Dave Taylor. Beautiful wrestler. Got some lovely technical moves, and I think he's got enough to... Oh, that's nice. Cut for that, he says.
Little slap.
Another
There's
2.
the eyes.
There's the eyes. Look at that. The Psycho eyes now. I don't want any more of that, he said. Oh,
look.
Across the face. He's winding... Oh, he's winding him up. Look at this. Little bit of professional boxing coming in here.
Look, there we go. Lovely. Front kick. Forearm.
Oh.
Stevens returns the compliment.
It's not made a lot of difference to Dave Taylor, and he's back on the
He just
canvas.
puts that weight on. Puts that weight behind it. Shane Stevens back to canvas. Straight away.
Oh, that's departed a few friends then.
Arm lever. Oh yes, a little face work on the mouth. He said, well, let's try that for a backbreaker.
He's on the
Too
ropes.
near the ropes.
On the ropes, Dave. He'll break.
Mal Mason interjects. Full Nelson. And it's a strong one.
Feel the tension, and my goodness me.
No, it's not going to get out that way. Whizzes it round. Keeps hold of his man, and oh.
Oh, yes.
Appealing to the... Oh, yes, back elbow.
How did he do it anyway? And they love that. The ringsiders love that.
Oh, and we could see that one. Right on the bugle. There, look at the eyes. There we go. Close up. He's saying, no, it wasn't a fist.
Oh, across the throat.
Extra leverage by those ropes, but no. Works against him. He's out on the gravel.
Dave Taylor's going after him.
Dave Taylor says, I'm coming with you. Back elbow. Oh! Right on one of the pillars. Right on one of the pillars supporting our tent.
Goodness me, that was surreal. He doesn't know where he's got a chair. Got a chair.
Oh! Right across the cranium. I don't believe it.
Mal Mason's.
And Taylor laughs.
Public warning to Taylor.
And now the Psycho is going to
fighting us.
Really bounce back.
Don't know where he is. Look at this. Look at these eyes.
Yes.
He doesn't know where he is, but I know as something Dave Taylor's been given his public warning for fighting outside the ring. Get in here, he says.
Fingers.
Got him, but yes, by the throat, turning him on the blind side of the referee. Mal Mason's Welker is able to it.
Look at the face. There you go. There you can see it. Psycho Shane Stevens. Oh, look at the angle of that neck. Oh! Back elbow.
5 minutes.
And of course, we had Bill today, that gargantuan of grapple, Crusher Mason, who heard he was billed to appear with Dave Taylor, and apparently he's got no appetite for that. The last time he was in with Taylor, he got some knee work and had to have a cartilage removed from his knee. And he said no more of that with this man.
So there, Maxton, he decided the Valor was the better part of honour, and he's not turned up. He's just not shown at the National Garden Festival. And Shane Psycho Stevens has come in right at the last minute as a replacement. We waited. He's not come, and you call it cowardice, call it what you want. You might even say, well, he's a sensible lad not wanting any more of that business. But the fact is, Crusher Mason hasn't turned up, and I think you'll agree that we've got a very fine deputy in Shane Stevens, and in saying that, I think he's a very clean fighter, and he doesn't really have to resort to these dirty tactics, because we're getting a lot of that creeping into the game, Maxton, but we really don't need it.
Vince, he enjoys it. I think he enjoys it. We've seen a turnaround in this man's wrestling character.
Yes,
and Shane Stevens now, we've seen him many times.
But don't you think, Maxton, at the same time, he'd win a lot of public acclaim if he just wrestled technically and brilliantly as a professional, like he can do, and which he has done in the past. He doesn't, because Dave Taylor would wrestle him in this.
We would like to see it.
Well, they are then. Anyway, he's in. Crusher Mason's not shown, and we've got a very, very good bout on our hands. Nevertheless, it's Satellite Wrestling. It's from the National Garden Festival, Stoke-on-Trent, and it's a 20-minute, one fall, one submission, or a knockout to decide the winner of this bout.
And there we go. Now we've got Dave Taylor back to canvas and a hair grab. Psycho Shane Stevens doing a little work with the knuckles against the eye. We picked that up beautiful. And there we go, reverse right against the neck. Now Taylor's getting annoyed. Now he's getting annoyed. Back to the boxing shots.
And shouldn't need to, Maxton. This is the point I'm making. He's equal to all this in technique.
But there we go. He's got a throat hold on him there. Now some jaw work. Oh, and he's got the leverage against that man's neck there. And there's the face, the eyes. That's the Psycho. Look at this tremendous strength. Taylor's tremendously strong. Oh, beautiful. Two-handed right over the top.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Counters back with a back elbow. Body check. Big Taylor goes to canvas. Goes for another check. Jump over. Yes. Beautiful. One.
Flip off.
No. Let go of his man. Back to that headlock. A very fast pace for two heavyweights, Vince.
Tremendous. Tremendous. Very fit men. Credit to the profession.
Arm lever Shane Stevens. With it holding the ear there as well. And there on the referee's blind side. Another bit of ear work. Oh dear. Here, dear. Knee right across the throat. Oh. And
Dear,
we'll have to have that one blimped out, I think, Vince.
I think
the
so.
Psycho's losing his cool now. Taylor's
Yes.
coming back with a hair grab.
And that was directed to our ringside spectators. We won't repeat it. Just let's hope you didn't hear it.
Leg grab.
You're on the ropes,
Leaning on
David.
those ropes.
You're on the ropes, David.
Mal Mason
And it doesn't count.
bringing that to his attention. Straight fingers.
Walked
Oh,
into
and
that.
now that was that's a fist he's hit him in the throat. Forearm.
He can soak up some punishment, Mr. Stevens, Maxton.
Totally. And we've got, yes, leg grab. Up we go, down. Goes for folding body press. 1, 2, shoulders are off. Taylor's got the weight. Shane Stevens got the strength. Not getting away with that and dismisses it.
And we're halfway through this contest, 20 minutes in duration. That was the 10-minute marker. 1 fall, 1 submission, or 1 knockout to decide the winner. Dave Taylor, and our stand-in for today, Shane Psycho Stevens.
Oh, yes! Spinning toe and ankle.
A little bit of work on the leg.
Leg lever against the joint. Not going with that one.
No, he's equal to it.
Taylor back to canvas. And another one, that boot rubbing into the beard on Psycho Shane Stevens' face. Another one, and he lets him go at that.
I don't want any of that boxing, says Mr. Stevens. On the blind side of Mal Mason.
Back hammer on, off. Now we're into the ropes and a little bit of Psycho work from Mr. Stevens.
All right. Okay, he says, here we go. We've got a battle now. He says, the referee, I don't want this. I don't want this fist. But come on, Mal. Let's face it, he's been doing a little bit on Taylor.
Oh, that was a low blow
That won't do him any good whatsoever.
from Stevens. Headbutt.
Back on the ropes, Dave. Got to bring him off the ropes. And don't forget, Dave Taylor's been given 1 public warning for fighting outside the ring. He's sailing a little close to the wind for my money. 13 minutes gone now. 7
Mal
minutes
Mason
left.
saying break the hold. Novel way of breaking it. Flips it off with the ropes. And people still waiting outside, hoping to get a seat. And here we go, and he's got one of our mains. It's a mains cable, Vince. He's got it round his throat now.
But Mason's in there. He stopped him. And I fear he must also give Stevens a public warning on this.
I would
now.
have thought so.
There
Forearm
they are,
and they're
public
outside the
warning to
ring.
Stevens, he must have heard us.
It is. It is indeed. Oh!
So they've got
South
one
of the
apiece.
border, and that is awful. These guys don't care. And Dave Taylor, of course, a very clean fighter, but when you turn the tables on him, as all these chaps, they'll use anything. Oh, get on that one, a suplex right out of the ring, into the ring.
And a packed house here at the big top of the National Garden Festival Centre at Stoke. They can't get seats, they should have come earlier.
Bang! Posted. Shane Stevens in trouble on the ropes. And another one. Another suplex. An incredibly dangerous move. Goes for the cross press. One. And a two. It's there we are. It's all over.
Stevens didn't have an answer to that one.
He did those two weakening bangs right against the corner post. An incredible suplex. Cross press, and away we go.
15 minutes duration.
Dave Taylor.
That was all he needed. One fall.
Well, there we go. The Psycho takes a knock. But now back to Vince backstage.
Well, here I have with me two young men, of course the young ones. We've got Rob Brookside and Johnny Kidd, and they're going to be the second half of our tag team later on. Now, I've already spoken to beautiful Bobby Barnes and indeed to Blondie Barrett, and what they're going to do to you is nobody's business. Apart from hospitalising you, they say that they are beautiful people and that they should be in the ring and you shouldn't.
Well, I don't know why they're saying that, because when you look at them, they don't look like wrestlers, and there's no way that you're going to put me and Johnny Kidd in hospital tonight. There's no way of that. I can assure you that now, Vince.
So you think you're going to win tonight?
I'm quietly confident, yeah.
Johnny, what's going to be your tact against these two tonight? Because, of course, beautiful people, and I've already said that people say they shouldn't be in the ring. They say they shouldn't. They're going to prove it. What do you say?
Well, we've got our speed together. We've got one or two moves worked out, and we'll show them what exactly we're going to do to them in there tonight.
You don't fear them at all?
No, not at all.
Well, they are then. The casual look of the young ones. We'll be right back after this break.
Welcome back, and as we look through the mailbag, for you, it's over stateside for some classic Southwest with the fabulous Blondes.
Southwest Championship Wrestling.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up now, I want to take you to the Hemisphere Arena and show you what has to be one of the most exciting matches I've witnessed in a long time. The Fabulous Blondes, the Southwest Tag Team Champions, against the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. You don't want to miss this one. As we pick up the excitement at the Hemisphere Arena, Robert Gibson tags in. Ricky Morton is holding Ken Timms in the ring. Now, Morton tags back in. They pull Timms over, slingshot off, and Embry goes down. There's a double drop kick. Embry thought he had him fooled, but they come over, they lay one out, and Embry is kicked outside the ring. Well, we move a little further in the match now. Eric Embry going after Ricky Morton. Ken Timms is in there. Referee George Stevens in there trying to get Timms out. Here comes Embry bouncing off the rope. Morton up in the air, and there, a drop kick by Morton puts Embry right into the referee, George Stevens. Ricky Morton goes over, grabs Embry, has him down. Here's the count now. No count. The referee's out of 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5. The referee is still out as George Stevens finally gets up. Here comes Timms in from behind. Timms pushes Embry out, and it is Timms down. Morton is up now. Morton is grabbing Timms, the illegal man in the ring. The referee did not see the switch. Here's the count. Timms snatched him. It's 1, 2, 3 with that small package. And at this point, the referee will award the match, and the Fabulous Blondes will retain their Southwest Tag Team Championship. They think
But just in a moment, you'll see Joe Blanchard coming to ringside. There's Jonathan Boyd on the left. Robert Gibson complaining to the referee, George Stevens. I even did a little complaining myself. Joe Blanchard is there. And ladies and gentlemen, the titles were held up. And there will be a rematch with two referees. And you don't want to miss it, as the Fabulous Blondes will have to go back in the ring against the Rock and Roll Express.
Well, hey, let me tell you something, Rock and Roll Express. We despise you. We hate everything about you. We hate you because you're American. We hate you because you epitomize everybody that's good. Oh, baby, let me tell you something. We're the greatest. We're the champions. You're not going to take anything away from us now or any time. And the next time you people out there see us wrestling the Rock and Roll Express, you're going to see a size 12 boot doing his job, Daddy, right up the rear end. We're going to give him a whipping New Zealand style. Martin Gibson, you think you can come to Texas and take what belongs to us, man? You think you're going to take them and you're going to stay in Texas? No way, Martin. We're under strict orders by the Sheepherders, man. The next time we meet you, we're going to do everything we can in our power, and we're going to hurt you, Martin. We don't care if we break your arm or break your neck, son. You're through, Rock and Roll. You're through.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we picked this match up in progress.
Hey, Steve Stack, just shut your mouth. Shut up right here. Hey, we don't want to see these guys. Hey, they don't have two worthy opponents, man. Hey, remember that tape I gave you? Let's show it right now, and we'll show you how to take care of these two beat-eating Mexican wrestlers. Show that tape, Steve Stack. Show the people.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take you back to last week and show you the Fabulous Blondes, what they did to the Mexican Connection, Buddy Marino and Relampagolio. Let's take a look at that. Oh, they exchanging those blows, both men standing. Embry Relampagolio, now Leon whips him into the rope. Oh, he knocks him down. Relampagolio grabs Embry again, whips him into the rope. And he's got him in the abdominal stretch. Got him in the abdominal stretch. Here comes Tim. Timms is going up on the top rope. He dives into the back of Relampagolio. That's going to sound the bell, because that's going to be a disqualification. And now they continue to battle it out. Embry is down on the apron. Embry. Let's see where he's going. He's going out after a chair. Embry is bringing a chair into the ring, and he goes after Buddy Marino. Now he goes after Relampagolio. Relampagolio and Buddy Marino are down. Now they hold Relampagolio and hit him with a chair right across the head. They're going after the referee, George Stevens. I'm sure they'll get a fine out of this. Well, Timms and Embry, let me tell you something. That shows the people how you win matches. I'll tell you what, I've seen enough. These people have seen enough. Why don't you two just get out of here and go on?
Hey, let me tell you something, Steve Stack. We were going to leave, but since you told us to, we ain't going to leave. We're going to stay right here, and we're going to watch these two guys, and we're going to point out to you just how no good those two Mexican wrestlers are.
All right, now you're watching two guys that'd like to take that title away from you. It wouldn't surprise me the first time you guys put your name on a contract with them, those belts will be around their waist.
Steve Stack, I know and you know that you're more intelligent to say something like that, because you know that if we put our belts on the line against these two Mexican wrestlers, these two grease balls, they don't take baths, man. Their hair's all greasy, their bodies are greasy. Would they just slip and slide all over the place? But we'll defend our belts against these two guys. It don't make any difference to us, Steve. We'll defend them against anybody. The promoters flying people from all over the world to wrestle the Fabulous Blondes because we're in demand, man. These belts, these tag team belts, are the most prestigious tag team belts in the whole world of professional wrestling. And the Fabulous Blondes, under the direction of Lord Jonathan Boyd of the Sheepherders, are the champions, Steve, and it don't make any difference to us. We'll defend them against anybody, any place, anywhere, anytime.
You call that a legal move? He had the man beat, and he pulled his arm up. The Blondes would never do that. Once we have a man beat, we go ahead and pin him. We don't have to show the people we can do
Let's talk about this match right here. You see Buddy Marino slamming El Lobo. There's a nice tag. In comes Relampagolio.
Go ahead and beat him.
Look
at that.
Cross body block.
You see him, he hit him in the throat with his arm. That's an illegal move.
You know, you must be watching a different match than I am because it
I'm
looks good
watching
to me.
the same one, Stacks. I'm just not prejudiced, that's all.
This is illegal.
Now,
Look at
that.
hands under
Look
the
at
throat.
that.
Right on
A
his
very
throat.
illegal move.
The Bulldog. 1, 2, 3, and Buddy Marino and Relampico Leon win
How
again.
they cheated. Those two drunk Mexican wrestlers, man, they couldn't beat nobody anyplace, and we're gonna beat their brains out wherever we. Okay, let's.
Aha! Hey! Well, hey, it didn't take long. Well, before they go to the ring for the match, the Fabulous Blondes are here. Eric Embry, you might explain what's going on.
The Blondes are looking good, Steve Stack. The Blondes are looking good, baby.
I don't know if it's the Blondes, but there's definitely something here that looks good.
Hey, Steve Stack, there's one thing, man. The Blondes always back up what they say. And we've told you time and time again, there's thousands, and I mean thousands, of these American girls that worship the Blondes, baby. Hey, this is just 2 of the thousands, man. This is not even the good-looking one, Stack.
Hey, let me tell you something, baby. We get letters every day by the bags full. The mailman complained he can't bring all the letters to us. Oh, we smell the perfume. Oh, the letters are so hot, we burn our fingers on them. They love the Blondes. They think we're the greatest, and they're right. We are absolutely the Fabulous Blondes.
You sure these girls aren't from New Zealand or England, and you're just passing them off as American girls?
I assure you. I assure you, Steve Stacks.
American girls
they're
worship us,
American,
don't they, baby?
That's
The
right.
American girls worship us, Stack.
Baby. They know the absolute best when they see it, and they got it right here. Living color, Daddy. Look at the tuxedos, the beautiful hair, hey, the glasses. Let me tell you something. Tailor-made from head to foot, baby. We are the absolute finest. They can be.
Let's go have the easiest match of our life, man. Let's go take care of these guys.
Well, the black tuxedos, I'd have to say, look a little better than the blue, if you wouldn't mind leaving and going to the ring. The Fabulous Blondes. I don't know where they come up with those two honeys, but they have really found something there. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to have their hands full in the ring because Al Perez and Bobby Jagger's their opponent, and they're in the ring ready to go. The referee, George Stevens, in there. The girls up there trying to spread the ring ropes and get them in the ring. There they are. Well, the Fabulous Blondes, I think, have got all the friends that money can buy, I would think. Eric Embry, Ken Timms, looking a little classier here today, I'll have to say that. I have no use for either one of them. Bobby Jaggers and Al Perez staring across the ring at him. Jaggers and Perez, when they do battle, while the Blondes are just taking their nice and easy time here on Southwest Championship Wrestling. Well, there they go. I have to check this out. Oh, here comes Jaggers and Perez. They had all they could stand. They're going after him. You talk about a Texas brawl. We're getting one started here. For you wrestling fans who have never seen a Texas brawl, let me tell you what it is. It's everybody in the ring at one time. They come in their street clothes. They come wearing anything they want. They can do anything they want to in the ring, and they go until there's only one man left standing. That's right, one man left standing. That's a Texas brawl. And we're getting a little look at that action right here, the way they could come to the ring. And of course, they got their wrestling gear on here, but they can come with cowboy boots, army boots, whatever. El Perez has Timms up, slams him in the center of the ring. Eric Embry got it from Perez. Jaggers takes care of both of them. Jaggers with an elbow, Perez with a forearm. Embry gets out of the ring. Perez keeps Timms in as he tags out to Jaggers. Double elbow, and down goes Ken Timms. Off the ropes, Timms. Jaggers flips it high in the air. Goes after Embry. Elbow to the top of the head. Well, the Fabulous Blondes aren't too fabulous right now. minutes to go here on Southwest Championship Wrestling. Perez with the abdominal stretch on. Jaggers is in taking care of Embry. Abdominal stretch. Here comes the Sheepburners. Here comes the Sheepburners with Adrian Street. Oh, the Sheepburners and Adrian Street are out, so we've got 5 people against 2, you might say. 2 minutes to go. Is filling up. With 2 minutes to go, everybody's into the ring. Henry Garcia, Scott Casey, Killer Brooks is after El Perez. They're really battling it out now. This is what a Texas brawl would be like. Some of the guys have got their street clothes. Some of the guys have got their street clothes on, and a Texas brawl as you battle till only one man is left standing. Poor referee George Stevens here. If I was George, I'd just get out of the ring. The bell's already sounded. The match is over. Disqualification on the Blondes. So if I was George Stevens, I'd say, go on, get out of here. Well, the Southwest...
Shut your mouth, man. Rock and Roll Express, I hope you was watching that, man. Because did you see what we did to those 2 Mexican wrestlers that tried to take our belts away from us? The same thing's going to happen to you. You know, Steve, the last time the Rock and Roll Express, man, last time they come to town, they had a blowout. And they limped all the way back to Memphis, Tennessee. Hey, are we afraid? 2 out of 3 falls? That just means we can beat on you all night long. Right, baby?
That's right, baby. John Boyd's got a plan for you, Rock and Roll Express. We know what it is, and we're going to execute it. Let me tell you something. You can't wear hospital beds around your waist, but you can definitely lay in them. And we're going to put you in them, Bubba. Right in the middle of the hospital. You're going to take a long vacation. And we may just send you a card that says, stay sick.
That's right, Ricky Morton. Like I said before, man, you used to be a legend around here, but now the Fabulous Blondes are the legend. Right, baby? You got it, baby. All right.
Your day is coming. Your day is coming.
Oh, wow. Classic Southwest with the Fabulous Blondes. Unbelievable action, Maxine. Can I just say, on my recent trip to the States, I was in amongst all that, sat on the commentary position. Yeah. The fervour of the crowd, the action is just quite unbelievable. You've got to be there to enjoy it.
Very unbelievable.
I'm sorry you weren't there. I was, and can I say, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Anyway, on to the mailbag. And Maxine, can I just say how flattering it is that we've had a lot of letters from people saying, can we have a photograph of Maxine and myself? And can I say about time? So what we're going to say is you can see photographs like this if you send a letter to Mr. Jeff Wild at 51 Feltwell Road, Liverpool 4, Merseyside. He'll take care of the rest for you.
And I'm afraid we have some tragic news from Chick Cullen in America. Chick has, in one of his early bouts, has sustained a very, very severe knee injury, and experts over there and some of the physio guys have said that his wrestling career could now be in doubt. It's very, very doubtful if Chick is going to grace the ring once again. And if this is true, I think we're going to lose one of the finest wrestlers that have ever come out of this country. A tremendous wrestler, and it's very, very sad news for all his fans, not only for Frank, but his fans and wrestling in general. And we will keep you informed. As soon as Frank gets back from the States, he's on his way back now, and we will secure an interview with him as soon as he returns.
We've had a lot of letters concerning last month's 8-man KO tournament, and Mrs. Davis from Bristol has written to us about the quarter-final involving Steve Fury and Gaylord Peacock. She states, and I must agree with her, that the toss of a coin is not a suitable way to settle a wrestling match. Both fighters should have wrestled on.
Yes, there's also been a lot of letters over the tournament, between the tournament final, actually, between Rocco and Bone Crusher Pat Barrett, Mr. Forrest of Hull, Miss Robinson from Middlesbrough, and Mrs. Thompson from Dover, have all stated, and we've had many, many letters about this, that the contest should not have been stopped because both fighters were out of control, and it should have been allowed to go on without the referee. Well, that's one way of looking at it, actually, but the way things were going, someone could have got really badly hurt in that. And the Satellite Wrestling Committee have got to think of the ring, wrestler, and audience safety all at once. And the way things were going, that bout was looking very, very dangerous. I, for one, in this occasion, go along with the committee.
Thank you, Maxton. Well, as a result of both Rollerball Rocco and Bone Crusher Pat Barrett losing control in that final, they have both been suspended from the satellite ring for 1 month. Barrett has begrudgingly accepted the punishment, but Rollerball Rocco has once again fled to the wrestling rings of Japan to continue wrestling and, no doubt, his dirty tricks.
Okay, right now, let's continue with this month's up-to-the-minute rank. And heading the lightweights, world champion Johnny Saint. At 2, Jim Breaks. 3, Johnny Kidd. 4, John Cortez. 5, Jackie Robinson. And 6, Ziggy Zag.
Middleweights, world champion Mark Rollerball Rocco. Number 2, gold belt Brian Maxine. Number 3, Hurricane Keith Hayward. Number 4, Rob Brookside. Number 5, Blondie Barrett. And number 6, Shane Psycho Stevens.
And a brand new heavyweight world champion for satellite wrestling, Tony Sinclair. Down to 2, Wayne Bridges. 3, Bone Crusher Pat Barrett. 4, Crusher Mason later on our show. 5, King Kong Mal Kirk. And 6, Dave Taylor.
Don't go away, folks. Be here to witness the destruction of the young ones. They're going to be destroyed.
Well, after that tragic news from America regarding Chick Cullen, I have with me his ex-manager, the legendary Lonnie. Lonnie, what are your views at this very, very sad time?
It's a terrible blow, believe me. A blow right below the belt. I feel a little bit responsible myself. I was managing him for a period and pushed him hard for the Rollerball Rocco, the big fight, and then he wanted to decide, as you know, we had our ups and downs. He was deciding to go to the States for the big money, of course. I released him from his contract, which I wish I hadn't have done, actually, because he'd be in one piece. I mean, he'd only had a couple of fights out there, and he's done for good. By the look of it.
This is a real wrestling tragedy.
I mean, he got the makings of being an all-time great in wrestling. And I really mean that sincerely. It's so sad. That's enough, honestly.
Okay, there you have it from the legendary Lonnie. Now we're going to take a break. Welcome back, and I have with me King Kong Mal Kirk. Mal, welcome to our satellite wrestling. How are you enjoying your day so far?
Oh, it's been pretty good, but I've heard today that I'm on with this St. Clair again.
Have you met him? You met before?
Yeah, about 3, 4, 5 times. He just picked me last time, but I've heard off the grapevine that St. Clair's got a dodgy legger. But after this afternoon, when I finish with him, he'll be better off on crutches, or take his leg off altogether, or I'll take it off. And St. Clair, you listen to me, boy. I'm in there, and I'm going to goddamn kill you. And that's all I've got to say.
Okay, right now, back to ringside.
Well, they are then the massive Mal Kirk dwarfing the sylph-like Maxton G. Beasley. And back at ringside here, the music's hot, and the first much-awaited tag match between Blondie Barrett, beautiful Bobby Barnes, Johnny Kidd and Rob Brookside, known as the Young Ones. And this promises bout number 3 to be a cracker. And as I talk to you now, Bobby Barnes and Blondie Barrett are actually walking around the audience, shaking hands, completely oblivious to the two boys waiting inside the ring for them. We should have fireworks. It's not November the 5th. It is, in fact, here at the National Garden Festival at Stoke. And we're going to have one hell of a match when they decide to come in the ring and join them. Maxie, how do you feel about this?
Oh, this is one we've been waiting for, Vince, and we have got action coming your way very, very soon.
Capital A.
Blondie Barrett, a wild man, and the incredibly fast bouncing Bobby Barnes. With the long gown, a lovely gown there, which is from Christian Dior, I believe, Vince. A very, very nice gown.
Otherwise known as Have Ida Down Will Travel.
Yes. Very, very nice.
2 submissions or 2 knockouts to decide the winning.
And we'll hand over now to Grant Layton, our ring announcer, for the preliminaries.
For the tip for the top, the Young Ones, Rob Brookside and Johnny Kidd.
The ever popular Young Ones, Rob Brookside, Johnny Kidd. A terrific twosome.
Of the Batley, Bad Boy, Blondie Barrett, and Mr. Wonderful, Bobby Barnes.
Well, there you are then. The beautiful Bobby Barnes, and of course, Blondie Barrett. And what can we say?
Well,
it's anybody's guess.
This is going to be terrific.
It's anybody's guess. It's a tag match. One of them's got to stay outside the rope, and they can only go in with the touch of the hand. They let the rope go, and off they go. But I can't even see this starting off as anything like a normal tag match, because there's needle with these lot before we start. And of course, it's 25 minutes in duration, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or 1 knockout to decide the winner. It's our tag match. Barnes Barrett, Brookside Kid. And anything goes the minute that bell rings.
Rob Brookside, Johnny Kidd, bare-chested to the right of our picture there. Johnny Kidd with the stars on the side of his trunks. And, of course, Bobby Barnes, for everyone with colour, with the famous T-shirt and the rainbow trunks.
Mr. Wonderful.
Barrett, Blondie Barrett, as always, in black, with a red trim. Now we get the preamble by our guest referee, Mal Mason, who is doing a fantastic job here today.
I completely endorse that, Maxton, yes. I thought he handled our bout superb.
There we go, and we're off straight away for a start.
They are now.
The bell has not gone, and Barnes is away with it. Now, this is unreal now. The way he starts this, there's no need for it. The man is an incredible wrestler, but he prefers to stay in the dirty tricks department. Blondie Barrett, Rob Brookside from Liverpool.
And there's Barnes. There's Barnes over the ropes already. Mal, you've got your work cut out this afternoon, young man, with this lot. Oh yes.
Whoa, there we go. What a beautiful whip.
Oh.
Oh, what a beautiful twist out with the feet. This is an exciting guy from Liverpool. Oh, beautiful two-footed drop kick. And we've had enough of that. We change. Change over. Oh,
look at that. Look at that.
Terrific.
Look at that. Mr. Wonderful, he's got the moves, and the crowd are on the feet already. He's got them going, Bobby. Look at that.
Oh, what a pirouette.
Hey.
How nice. Graceful.
Superb.
Oh, and he says, well, how about that one?
Anything you can do, I could do better.
Oh! He takes it. This time it takes a two-footed drop kick.
Didn't like that. He said, I didn't like that. Young Mr. Kidd.
Wow. Headlock. Wrist lock. Over we go, and the tag has been... Oh, there we go.
Come on,
Foul
Mal.
play.
Come on, Mal. Get a grip of this.
And, yes, Mal Mason is going to need more eyes than a centipede's got legs. Oh, elbow to the temple. Yes, and this terrible twosome have got the formula for fear. And Barnes on the ropes trying to get to the man.
He can't wait to get in. He wants to be in the whole of the action, and of course, totally illegal. Posting for Kidd, but comes straight back and
oh! Rob Brookside desperately trying to tag his man. Oh, onto that knee.
And Rob Brookside shouting, if you can hear him, that's illegal.
And this is teamwork, very, very reminiscent of the mighty John Quinn, Pat Barrett type of coup.
Indeed.
Knee across the throat.
But Mal Mason said let him off the ropes.
Oh, here we go, bouncing. Oh, he goes for a flyer.
Oh!
And Bobby bounces off the... Oh, a high one.
Good afternoon. Any ballet dancers doing auditions?
Knee
Here
drop.
we go.
Oh, and Bobby is now just trying to get himself together.
And Mal Mason's was too late to see that one. He said, me, sir, never did a thing to him. Won't shake hands. Not a bad judge, Mr. Brookside.
And people still pouring in to our area here. So witness the wrestling. Tremendous high standard today. Now, what we can't see this, but you can guarantee there's something totally out of order there.
See it going on behind Mal's back, but he's into it.
Mal goes for a count, but there's no chance. Brookside's shoulder keeps clearing. Foul work going on there now. Johnny Kidd moves over.
Out. And Mal Mason turned out.
I don't believe this. Look, team-handed. Rob Brookside being destroyed on the canvas. Mal should know better than that, turning his back on these two guys.
A lot of work going on that leg, and Brookside's in trouble.
Oh, yes. And there's Bobby.
He's got it.
Bobby grabs some gravel and he's away. Posting, Blondie Barrett in trouble. Over we go, monkey climb. Beautiful work by Brookside after that pudding.
It's all action.
Yeah.
This is what satellite wrestling's all about, folks.
Oh, yes. Love
and it's
it.
happening.
Over, fast work. This is terrific. Oh, look at this speed. Oh, marvellous.
Barrett doesn't know where he's got out.
He's out. He's out.
No.
Walks to our commentary position, appealing.
Don't want to know, he says. I don't want to know that, he says. That's too fast for me.
I love it. Oh, Johnny Kidd over the top rope, and this is great.
Doesn't give Barrett a chance to settle.
No tag. He's got to come back in and face the music. Over we go on a bad fall. Oh, terrific action this afternoon, Vince. This is great. Oh, yes. Unbelievable action.
You can say that again. And Bobby Barnes is at the back there just dying to get into the ring.
Totally frustrated, yeah.
He can't do it. He'll find a way.
You see...
Mal Mason saw that. He saw that. He's not having it now.
Barnes has now got him in a headlock. The other side of the ropes. I don't believe this. Mal appeals for him to get in the corner. Rob Brookside, God bless him, on the bad end of some of these encounters. Elbow.
Johnny Kidd appealing to him to give him the tag to get him back out. But Barrett's not having any. Ooh.
Oh, this is a terrific tag.
Oh, he's got the needle now. Now they add his fist to say. And Bobby Barnes has said to the referee, he's using his fist. He must be joking.
And young Rob can see an incredible weight gain. Now
look at Barnes involved.
Yes.
So Johnny Kidd's seeing this now. He's not having
Johnny Kidd, no, he's saying, Mal, pull this out. Here we go. Look, again we go. Oh, come on, Mal, turn round. Both working on him, a double battering.
And Bobby Barnes about to do some high work, and of course he's been thwarted by the appearance of Mr. Mason.
Oh, that
right in the middle of the
rounder.
And Johnny Kidd appealing to Rob Brookside to tag him, but he can't. Can't get across that side of the ring.
Knee across the throat. And Brookside now in desperate trouble here. And there's the tag. Doesn't let go of the man. Totally out of order. You know, we're talking double trouble here. Ooh. Once again, Mal, please. Who's behind you? Brookside back to canvas. Barnes doesn't care. More rope work.
Mal Mason appealing for him to break the hold, get him off the ropes.
Oh, yes! And Bobby's hands strapped to the ropes.
And Johnny Kidd comes over.
Leg grab.
Yes! Said yes, and Blondie Barrett said oh. He says shut up. Blondie Barrett's gone berserk on the other side of the audience.
Beautiful. Oh! And there you look at the face, tells it all. Another knee.
He doesn't like that. No.
And Bobby is not bouncing very much now, Vince.
No, been deflated. The undercarriage has been destroyed.
Oh!
Yes, and the audience are very much on one side, Maxton.
Post. Beautiful monkey climb. Oh! Straight foot, and that was unbelievable. Very badly taken. Up. Barrett going upstairs.
Quite legal though. He's going to
takes it man. Oh wow!
And Bobby Barnes on the other side of the ring is going bananas.
Oh! Right over the top rope, and out we go. Mal Mason counts.
And Bobby Barnes is screaming at the top of his voice, come over here, but no chance.
Oh!
Crab going for the full Boston.
Full Boston's on. No! He's saying no!
And she's come down, this woman's come to the side of the ring, there's a woman come to the side of the ring, Maxton, and she's punched Bobby Barnes right in the back.
The Boston's still on, a full one. Barnes moving into the ring to put more pressure on. Referee's appealing.
It's something that Rob Brookside said to him.
Yes. A strong boy. How you can hold that, that's
He said,
unreal.
Bobby Barnes has got my feet.
Yes.
And he's quite right. He said, Bobby Barnes has got my feet. Well, the
single leg
off.
Boston, single leg Boston
Yeah,
now.
the full Boston's off, single leg now. Not having much success though.
Oh! More work on that leg.
Well, this is totally out of order. I mean, 2 against 1, and they are.
And Johnny Kidd totally frustrated in the corner, unable to reach his man. Flying elbow.
Well, what a sensational tag match this is, Maxton.
And young Rob getting rough.
He will now.
Here we go, lovely! Now we can tag, he can take a break. Fresh in, we get Johnny Kidd. Oh, beautiful stuff.
He's just given him a shave that he didn't need.
That's great. Over we go, double for the drop kick, beautiful. Barrett now in trouble. Mal Mason. Moving in, we saw that fist. Over we go. Folding body press, 1, 2. Oh, no! Completely out of order. Out of order, Bobby Barnes. Bobby Barnes has pushed that on. That was totally out of order, Vince.
And that woman's got bananas.
Mal can't see that. People now in the audience are going crazy. There's a kid in the audience saying, you're out of order.
There's a kid in the ring here.
There's another guy over there. I don't believe what's happening.
There's mayhem. There's mayhem.
Our referee missed it, but the audience all saw every move that went on there.
And I think Mal Mason's overruled this, Maxton. We have sensation here. There's 2 kids in the ring and they're saying he held him down with his foot, Mr. Referee.
Correct.
There's a lady. And Bobby Barnes is saying no. And Mal Mason, I think he's going to disallow this. He's going to disallow it.
Well, his word is law.
I didn't get that announcement. I think he said continue wrestling.
Continue wrestling.
Yes, indeed. 25 minutes duration this bout, and it's 2 falls, and I don't think that was the first one. We had a ring invasion by 2 young boys, the mothers, sisters and brothers all around the ring saying totally illegal.
Yes, and that was the knee to the temple there.
We've been going just some 9, coming up 10 minutes now of this bout, Maxton.
Johnny Kidd in trouble.
I don't think that counted.
Oh, and we saw that. So graphic.
Warning.
Oh,
Warning.
Crutch hold. Oh, a knee drop backbreaker right against the lower back.
Barnes has been given his first public warning. He's saying what for?
Punch, which we saw beautifully by our camera. More back work.
Barnes has been warned publicly.
Up we go. Oh, pile driver.
What a pile driver. That was a good one.
A bad one in his holding body press position. Oh, lovely. And, oh, look, Barrett's into it again now.
And the audience are back on the feet again.
And Mal Mason underneath the debris now.
Mal Mason's been caught.
In a bad way. He's missing all sorts here. I can't believe this is going on. Look here.
They're outside the ring now.
And Bundy Barrett distracted him. Now we can see this. They're on the gravel. Our crowd going crazy.
Oh, the crowd are coming over.
Oh,
crowd are coming over.
Rob Brookside takes his leave himself and comes over and batters Barnes back into the ring.
And Barnes is having the audacity to appeal against it. Would he believe it?
Oh,
dear.
South of the border by Barnes.
Down Mexico way.
And here we go again. Now, here we go. And Rob Brookside takes the law into his own hands.
And while he's doing that, Bobby Barnes and Barrett are making mincemeat of Johnny Kidd.
Team-handed.
And the crowd are back on the feet. And Rob Brookside getting a very stern ticking off here, Maxton, from Mal Mason. But, dear me, Mal, we've said you're good. But let's have a little bit of fair play. These 2 are getting away with murder.
It really is. It's turning into a nightmare experience for our 2 young, courageous combatants.
And I must honestly confess, Maxton, I don't know if that first fall counted or not. I would like some direction from somebody at the ringside.
That is a terrible move there. And Bobby Barnes now tags Blondie Barrett into the ring. Mason trying to release those legs.
And the big top here at the National Garden Festival Stoke-on-Trent Satellite Wrestling has come alive. It's erupted.
It's bowling under here. All happening. Forearm. Kid to canvas. And another one. Yes. Oh, it takes that one badly. You sent him a postcard for that. Oh, beautiful move. This is a beautiful move. And over we go. He's got it.
Got it. He's got it.
Absolutely marvellous.
So that is the first fall.
Absolutely marvellous, and the place comes alive. There we go.
And Bobby Barnes has attacked Mal Mason. Bobby Barnes has come in and he's actually thrown the punch at Mal Mason.
Well, he's taking some pain today, Mal Mason, and that's even Stevens now with 1 fall each.
I don't honestly think, Maxton, the first one counted. It did, all right. I've been told on direction that it did.
Yes.
All right, so it's 1 fall apiece. Well, I'm totally surprised at that. After that ring invasion with people clamouring to the referee, telling them what Bobby Barnes was doing, I honestly thought, ladies and gentlemen, that it did. But indeed, it's counted, and it is 1 fall each.
And Mal Mason really in the wars here.
How explosive.
But he has said he's going to stand no nonsense, and he's a fit man himself. He can take some of this action.
I think he's going to have to. And she's back in again, this one, look at this. She's out the ropes.
She's actually got hold of... She's getting... She's got a hat pin there, Vince. What was that? She was jamming something to Bobby Barnes.
No, she was trying to get him off the ropes, and she was jamming, trying to jam her fingers into Bobby Barnes' eyes.
Full Boston Crab's going down now, Barrett.
He's out of it.
No, still got it on.
He's asking him, Rob Brookside's asking him to come and tag him. He's
done it. Brookside now into the action. Yes, and takes beautiful double tag.
Oh, now we've got another invader at the other side of the ring.
More problem here now.
Oh dear, this audience are going.
There's going to be a disqualification here, Vince. I can see it. It's totally unjust.
Now he's totally lost his cool. Now
we've got foul play at the other side of the ring. Oh, and the fingers just there. We've got a tag. Johnny Kidd tags, and now legitimately into the ring, Rob. No, He's got it wrong. He's got it all wrong. Mal Mason missed the tag and thinks that Rob Brookside is in the ring illegally.
Here she is, look at her.
There she is. A woman shouting and screaming here, and it's going to go off here. She's having a go at our referee, Mal Mason. Johnny Kidd in trouble. Oh, south of the border, blow there from Bobby Barnes.
Well, I've got to say this, Maxton, I do really feel that Mal Mason's beginning to lose control of this.
Well, I think so.
What is going on inside that ring?
I think so. I mean, really, in fairness, this started off so brilliantly.
I know it's hard.
But these guys know more tricks than a cartload of monkeys.
Absolutely. I didn't think for a minute it'd be clean, but I didn't think it'd be this dirty.
No, this is the foulest foursome that we've seen. I don't mean our two young guys, Johnny Kidd and Rob Brookside, but the coups that are going on here are unbelievable. Cross press goes for a pile driver. Oh, loosening tactics. Johnny Kidd back to canvas. And there's the tag. And on we go now. Rob Brookside bounces in there.
And I've got an issue, Maxton. Johnny Kidd is hurt. He's just come out of that ring and he's took a long time.
Our crowd going crazy now, yes!
They like this. Now, Mal Mason just said, I'll give you 2 warnings. Rob Brookside, he's putting it in.
I don't believe it. He's got Mal Mason in there. Look, our referee is getting crushed between his leg and the ropes.
And the crowd love it.
They do not care. Now, where do we go from here?
They're bringing him in now.
Oh,
they've gone.
Here's Bobby Barnes coming in. A human pile driver. A battering ram. They're going for it. Here we go. Oh, sort that out.
Mal Mason's gone.
Mal Mason's
out. He's out.
We've never experienced scenes like this, Vince. This is action. I don't believe what's going on here.
If our viewers on satellite will excuse me saying this, we're seeing a right pair of dirty bees in the ring. Barnes and Barrett.
Oh, and the knot. Barrett in trouble.
Mal Mason's back up. Mal Mason's on his feet.
Dazed, very dazed, Vince.
He looks exhausted.
Oh, double trouble.
This public warning to Barnes. Second public warning to Barnes.
Oh, more terrible treatment from this twosome. Oh, marvellous!
Oh, the crowd are up.
The Liverpool lad pulls it out again.
Oh,
Rob Brookside.
And Barrett's down.
Love it. I love it. Marvellous.
And Barnes isn't where he is.
Here we go. Drop kick, drop kick, drop kick. This is sensational.
They've gone now.
And there's another one. Get on that one.
They've had it off. Barnsley as well.
I love it. Great.
He's coming back in. They're not giving him a chance to regain their senses.
No chance. Oh, no,
Brookside.
nightmare. A nightmare.
Oh, you could hear the audience. And she's back out again, the woman. Look, she's stopping him. Look. She's
pulling Bobby Barnes' shirt.
Bobby Barnes' shirt.
Bobby Barnes on the left-hand side of our picture. Bobby in trouble with the crowd. Oh, the corner post is up and Brookside's back is smashed right against the steel of that corner. A double slam. Goes for the cover. Mal, you can't let that happen after that double trouble.
It's over.
No.
It's over.
Vince, out of order. Out of order.
With a winning ball, it goes to Bad Boy Blondie.
I don't believe it. Really, after those loosening tactics, that was totally out of order there. Our referee, I mean, he needed eyes all over the place. You can't always blame him, but after that double weakening tactics, and to go for the cover and to take the count, I'm sorry, not for me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, can I just have a word with both Bobby Barnes and Blondie Barrett? Can I just say to both of you that earlier on you did have a chat with me and you said you were going to hospitalise this, but my goodness me, what a performance. Now, do you really think in front of all this crowd that was fair, Bobby? Now, let's be honest.
We kept to the rules. They should have been disqualified. We beat them easily tonight.
Fair and square.
Now, look, hold on a minute.
I said we would kill them and we have.
Now, it's the first time, ladies and gentlemen, can I just say, Bobby, it's the first time I've ever seen, let me just say this, it's the first time I've ever seen an audience invade the ring to try and dissuade the referee, and I think in this case it was fair. Now, this gentleman's got to be taken out. Now, come on, out. All right, now, can I just say, fair enough, can I just say, Bobby?
Come on, give us a hand, come on. We're the wonderful ones.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, they are Bobby Barnes and Blondie Barrett. No matter what you say about them, what about now some applause for the young ones, Rob Brookside and Johnny Kidd, indeed.
I have with me in our backstage area a gentleman we've tried many, many times to get on our wrestling bills. He's such a world traveller, it's been very difficult. Big Bill Bromley. Bill, where have you been lately?
Well, I've just come back from a very successful trip to the Middle East. Give me this microphone here. I've just come back from a very successful trip to the Middle East, and I've come back. I want Sinclair. Nobody else, Sinclair. That's the one I want, Sinclair. Now, where's this Sinclair? I want him. Come on, where is he?
Well, there you go from the big man himself now. Back to ringside and Vince Miller.
Well, thank you, Maxton, there with Big Bill Bromley. And now we have our last bout of the afternoon, and it is Tony Sinclair versus the massive King Kong Mal Kirk. And just have a look at this coming in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. He is enormous. Shaking hands with his fans there, and my goodness me, he has got a tremendous amount of fans in and around the Midland area. King Kong Mal Kirk versus Tony Sinclair. Our last bout of the afternoon, of course, 20 minutes duration, 1 fall, 1 submission, or 1 KO to decide the winner. Well, there you are, Maxton. Tony Sinclair. Nice to see Tony back on our screens.
It certainly isn't there in our picture, Vince, of course. Weighing in at 25 stones. Oh, what a massive. Now our ring announcer, Grant Layton.
With 1 fall, 1 submission, or 1 knockout to decide the winner. Will you welcome to the ring, the Man Mountain, King Kong Kirk, ladies and gentlemen. And his opponent, Britain's leading heavyweight, a great ambassador for his sport throughout the world, Tony Sinclair!
Well, there you are then. That's the popularity of the man, Tony Sinclair. Of course, our brand new heavyweight champion. Wayne Bridges having now gone off our ratings. This is the man it's all about. And of course, 25 stone, King Kong Mal Kirk. And of course, Maxton, What have you got to say about
Well, this man is a true colossus of the canvas. Look at the size of this guy. He is unbelievable. The shaven head, massive, a massive muscle and tissue. God, 25 stone. Tony's got his work cut out here, but Tony, one of our greatest wrestlers, fast, speed, agility, strong. He's got everything going for him. But unfortunately today he's also got a very severe knee injury. And the man has already intimated to me that he's going to bear that in mind throughout this bout and use it for weakening tactics and all kinds of things. King Kong Kirk.
And let's face it, Maxton, he's got the weight to do it. A Yorkshireman by birth.
From Pontefract.
And Tony Sinclair, of course, a great ambassador for the sport. I think he's probably done more world tours in professional wrestling than any other British wrestler that I personally know.
Tremendous difference in weight here.
Oh, and he's going
Tony's
over.
going to pull the man out.
Trying to get him over, and Mal Mason said no, and there's a sporting Tony. Leans back, takes direction from Mal Mason.
Look at that face.
Ooh.
Whoa.
The face that launched 1,000 quips.
And King Kong, his nickname King Kong. I believe this man could eat planes from the top of the Empire State Building. Look at this.
I'll tell you what, I bet he's brought a few down in his time.
There we go. Working on that neck with those massive grappling hands.
Ooh.
Oh, a chop.
Oh, that is a pile driver. Oh, Tony doesn't know where he is.
Oh! And no knee work yet. And Tony's knee in the dressing room is just so swollen, it's unbelievable. With inflammation, but being a true professional says, no, I'm going on. His fans have been waiting for this. Look at those massive arms, Vince. Massive arms, 22 inches of muscle on there. It's more than I've got for thigh.
Oh, right to the side of the neck. Oh! And I'll tell you what, Mal Mason will have to have some bottle to sort this one out if he starts going off.
Well, I don't think we're going to see much of Mal Mason if he gets trapped between the ropes and King Kong Mal Kirk.
Neither do I.
He's going to be shredded.
Shredded Mason.
Now he's got that grip against the windpipe.
Oof, I'm not saying that.
Tony back to the ropes. Fingers to the throat. What a mass. Bear hug. And you can believe that's a big one.
Oh, look at that. Every bit of energy going into that. And would not appear to be making a lot of difference to Tony, Maxton.
Hard to work with the size of this guy. I mean, there you go. He goes for a cross buttock, and I mean, it's just unbelievable. Trying to get that mass over his hip. Goes again. Not happening. And a body check, and the man doesn't move. Oh, it's like running into a wall. He's saying, come on. Leg grab, and now the big man is down back to canvas. Headlock on, and Tony now getting in shape.
More ways than one to skin a pig, Maxton. He's found one. He's got him to canvas.
Headlock. Tony Sinclair. It's a close-up of our new heavyweight world champion in satellite wrestling, Tony Sinclair. Headlock on. And that's a big one. Tony's not short of strength.
He's going to need all his strength to cope with this fella. And of course, at the moment, Maxton, he's not tried any work on that injured knee of Tony Sinclair's. And one wonders why.
Well, I think he might be saving that. He's just trying to work the man out legitimately first.
Well, he's got 20 minutes to do it in.
Sure, when
that's the duration.
When the tables are turned, then he's going to use any tactics necessary. Oh, a knee. Utilising that spring off the ropes, and it's a knee south of the border. punched this. And he screamed, this man screams, and he's there again, another leg grab, and it's King Kong Kirk back to canvas.
3 minutes gone, 3 minutes.
Well, they are then. 10 minutes gone. Halfway through this this last bout of the afternoon. Tony Sinclair versus King Kong Mal Kirk.
And of course, Tony Sinclair, younger brother of an ex-tremendous wrestler, Roy Sinclair, who now has a hotel in Manchester. And that mass of meat is still on the canvas, and Tony in charge saying, "You're going nowhere, baby." He's appealing. He's got that headlock on so tight he's going for a submission, I think.
He's trying, but is Kirk saying no? Saying no, hasn't got it.
No. Mason keeping a close eye on everything that's going on.
He's reaching out for the ropes, Mal Kirk, but it's not going to happen. He's lifting him up. He's got him up.
Mal Kirk is a fighter to fear. Tony's going for weakening tactics here, Vince. That's what he's doing. I mean, he's trying to sap the man's strength. Sweat pouring off these two guys. Tony's not letting it go. Perfectly legitimate.
It's been on a long time, this headlock, Maxton. Should
Certainly
be getting
has.
somewhere now.
That's over 3 minutes.
Packed house here at the National Garden Festival Centre in the Big Top. Watching
He
Tony
goes for
Sinclair
the
and
cross
Mal
bucket.
Kirk.
No way you get that baby over. No.
He's going to keep
That's
having
two.
a go, though. He's going to keep having a go. Is that this time? Yeah!
Over we go, and the whole ring bounces up and down.
And if you can remember back, Maxton, to that mighty battle we had between Tony Sinclair and the mighty John Quinn, if you remember, 5.5 minutes we counted. He kept him in the headlock, kept throwing him. Remember that?
I do indeed.
Unbelievable
It went
scenes.
on and on.
It did indeed. And I feel that Mal Kirk saw that film. He'll know what he's into here, because I think Tony can keep this on for as long as he wants. It's not going to do him a lot of good unless he's going to get a submission from it.
Well, I think he's got to weaken the man, actually, Vince, but as far as I'm concerned, it's quite a smart move, because Tony's got that very, very severely injured knee, and this way, at least, he's keeping him out of trouble. Still on. Over we go, leapfrog, arm grab. Oh, and the big man to canvas. Yes, two-point drop kick.
Side.
And he's out this side of our ring.
And he's having a hell of a job to get up.
25 stone there, folks.
And he is
on an 8 count, he's up.
Oh.
Tony's saying bring him on.
The elbow. Oh, that was...
Oh, an elbow to the temple.
But before that, his fingers were in the eye.
This is a gargantuan headbutt, 25 stone going in there.
And he's decided he's going to use every pound of that 25 stone now.
Yeah. Oh!
But there's
and
little
another unbelievable
possible.
headbutt.
Just look at that.
Unreal.
King Kong indeed, and I think that just about describes him.
And all that weight going against Tony's throat.
And now Mal
trying to say
he's got no
off the
chance.
ropes, but he's no chance of moving him.
No chance of moving, no way in the world. And you might have heard Mal Mason there saying, stand back and leave him alone.
Break it clean. There's not a lot you can say to this man, and there you go. You can see that beautifully on our camera. Picked it up. Headbutt. Tony Sinclair now in trouble in the corner. And this is just the power bout, this. I mean, it's very slow motion movements, but the power at the end of those blows is astronomical. Mal Mason got a lot of trouble going on here. Posting, and he follows it through. 25 stone. That was like an auto accident. There's his girlfriend looking worried.
That's Tina.
Yes, indeed.
That's Tina.
Tina can see Tony's coming off the bad way for this one. Oh! A punch, and there we go again.
All the needle and frustration coming out now on King Kong Malkirk. He's had enough of the headlocks and they've been thrown around. He's asserting of a little bit of authority now.
I mean, I just don't know how you'd approach this situation, Vince, against this Colossus.
I admire Tony Sinclair for even...
Oh, and there's the knee. The knee is over the rope, Vince.
Ooh.
The bad knee is over that rope. Must get that up. Oh! Oh, with his calf on the bad knees, he's giving some head work. Bang, and another massive...
He's not gone yet, though.
Massive forearm. And yes, bounces off the ropes, and the big man...
He's gone.
Flying drop kick, and away we go.
On his knee, knee.
Tony's knee has caught one. He's caught his knee. Oh. And just flicks into the solar plexus. And there we go. Bang. Blow for blow. It's back. Oh. He just smacked it in his face.
And the audience love it.
Oh.
The audience love it.
He's just slapped the big man's face and then give him a haymaker. Oh, and now we're going to do it. Now we're going to see what's going on.
Anything you can do, I can do better, Mr. Kirk.
Mal Mason saying no, but he's going for it. He doesn't care.
He's asking the audience.
Crowd saying yes, do it.
But he can't. Oh!
Oh, there we go.
Now what's he going to do with him? Is he going to boil him, skin him, or carve him? The audience is saying
King
do
Kong,
a lot.
King Kong in a very cruel position.
Oh! How's that for a delivery of bread? Oh, dear me. Oh dear. And you know, it doesn't really appear to be doing him any good, Tony Sinclair.
Can't make an impression. Cannot make an impression. Both men dripping in sweat.
This lad could come through the wall at East Germany without a lorry. I've got news for you.
Correct. The back of the head.
King Kong Malkirk, 25 stone, a gargantuan of a man, against Tony Sinclair, our new satellite-rated heavyweight champion. And
oh yes, and we're outside now.
They're outside now, and he's just very, very stealthily walking towards Tony, saying, "You'll get up in my time now." Ooh, and he's got the hole at the back of his head.
Right near our commentary position, Vince, and this man does not care.
Doesn't want to know.
No canvas on that hard floor.
Doesn't want to know. Oh, he's got it.
And there we go, round Tony's throat. Right round Tony. Oh, right round Tony's throat. There's blood coming from somewhere there, Tony. We can see it on Tony's chest. This is unreal. And Mal can do nothing at all. He can do nothing at all, Mal Mason. He's got no chance. He's got no chance.
He's shouting submit. Tony's saying no, I'm not. But he's going.
Oh, come on, what's going to happen? Someone's got to step in here.
Mal Mason's doing his best. But he's got to...
Oh! There we go, I don't believe it. Our referee now right on the floor. This is unreal. It's gone crazy.
It's finished. Look at this, he said it's finished. Mal doesn't know where he is.
He's finished.
He's not even
I don't believe this. Tony totally weakened and devastated now. Oh! And bounces him back in, and his knee has now taken a massive knock there, Vince. There you go.
This is unreal. Oh no. No, we're not having that.
Incredible. No. It's not going to finish this way.
The bear hug.
No, now he's going to start working on the knee. He's got, oh, look at that. This is unreal. I can't even believe it.
He said he would. And my goodness me, he's true to his word.
No sportsmanship here. Doesn't matter. He says, I'm taking it. I don't care what happens. Still working on that knee. Tony screaming. Oh, he's taking the bandage off the front.
Got it. There, the protective kneecap.
He's actually punching that damaged knee.
15 minutes gone, 5 minutes left to rest.
That is
5
unreal.
minutes left.
That is unreal. Tony can do nothing. Cannot move. He's ripping the bandages off. No, and then we can see, look, the size of the man's knee, filled with fluid and inflammation, in agony. King Kong Kirk now grabbing at those bandages.
Now Mal Mason should be stopping
I don't believe it. He should step in. This is totally out of order. Any more work on that knee and the man will not be in the ring for months. No, can't budge that lump. Oh, forearm right on the knee again. He said it was going to happen and he took his time.
The man is an animal. He's an animal, Maxton.
Does not care. Does not care. There we go again.
But Mal Mason's got no chance.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Our new champion now being ripped to pieces. No chance. Mal cannot move him. He can't budge the man.
That makes him worse. When Tony Sinclair kicks him, we've got this.
Oh! He's just headbutt. Our referee's out. He's on the gravel. Our referee's on the gravel now. Headbutted to the gravel. I don't believe that happened.
Just look at that. You can believe it.
Well, this is unreal. This is unreal. And the bandage there on the leg, and once again, utilising that rope. This is unreal.
And he just doesn't care now. He's just saying to him now.
I think he's going to. No, is he?
I thought he was going to
expel him.
Yeah. I thought he was going to disqualify him then, Maxton, but in fact, he was just.
He's still back to that knee.
Oh, he's got the whole weight across it now.
And this is going on longer than a bear's nightmare.
Absolutely, we're in the last 5 minutes, don't forget, and it's got to be one fall, one submission, and one knockout to decide the winner.
And no way. Oh, Tony trying to get some work on the back of his neck. Can't get enough leverage. With the other leg. Goes for leg guillotines. No impression.
I get the
he's getting there now.
I get the feeling, Maxton.
Over we go, and he's off.
That Tony's not going to win this one. Tony's not going to win this one. He's took the bandages off completely now with the help of Mal Mason, but he's back into him again.
Oh, this is unreal.
Oh, he stood on it.
Actually, he stood on this.
Look at that.
Man on man, he doesn't care. Mal Mason getting right into the action.
Mal's pushing him back, but it's making no difference whatsoever. He's
forcing him back.
Mal's over again.
Once again, and Mal has been on the canvas more time than our wrestlers today, Vince.
They are a kick, direct, and another one right into the back.
No, it's all over. Tony's got to go out here. He can't sustain this.
I don't think so.
Oh! Sensational with the good leg. Puts the gargantuan on the floor.
That was a good one. He's done the where he is.
He's going out of it. Forearm. A big one from Tony. He's desperate now, desperately holding on. He can't keep taking this kind of pain. The big man rocks.
He's not gone down yet, though. He's still on his feet.
1 minute left to wrestle.
Oh, no.
That's it.
And he comes back, and Tony catches another one.
Oh! Tony's gone.
25 stone.
Tony's gone. He won't get up from this.
It's a 5 count. 6s. 7. Oh, the closing style. Back elbow. Tony telegraphs it. Beautiful.
15 seconds left to wrestle.
Fantastic.
15 seconds left to wrestle.
And that beautiful posting, that man goes for a crutch hold. Tony lifts to 25 stone.
He splits him off, and that's the end of the contest.
A 2.
No, he never counted 3.
A 2 count. And ring-a-ding.
It's got to be a draw. We're waiting for the decision now.
That contest is scored a draw.
A draw, ladies and gentlemen. Our final contest. I'm sorry, Tony, it's no good having a go there at the referee because the bell did go when he got to a count of 2.
King Kong Kirk and Tony Sinclair. gentlemen.
And a split second away from it.
He wants the mic.
Listen, Sinclair, you're nothing. I'm round number 5 in the world.
Well, they are, Maxton, still protesting to the referee, Mel Kirk. Doesn't make any difference because, sadly, we've got to say our farewells to you from the National Garden Festival, Stoke-on-Trent. Indeed, they're still going on. Tony Sinclair's having a go now. And can we thank the authorities and the management here for looking after us on the past few shows?
And
Maxton.
what a fantastic night we've had here. Sensational wrestling with action all the way with a big capital A. What about that tag match?
The best I've ever commentated on.
Unbelievable. We had the
Superb.
cream and the craziest here tonight.
And there's still in the ring here going on. Tony
Still
Sinclair
going
wants
on.
to go on, but sadly we've got to say goodbye. So until next month when we see you with another action-packed lineup on Satellite Wrestling, it's goodbye from me, Vince Miller.
And me, Maxton G. Beasley. Yeah.